Joe Biden, Sleepy Joe, he won South Carolina, and he won big. I don't want to drag out this intro too long, so if you like this video, make sure you drop a like, let the YouTube algorithm know you like my content, you want to see more. If you want to keep up to date, subscribe, and leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's get this over with. So yesterday, we had the South Carolina primary, and Sleepy Joe, man. Sleepy Joe, he dominated. There's no getting around that. 35 delegates, wins by 29 points. And let the circus begin, for lack of a better term. Mainstream media is already talking about the Joe comeback arc. And I want to bring some numbers into this, and I want to let you know why this is complete BS, this comeback arc and all of this stuff. So there's been this huge conversation about electability throughout this entire primary process. Mainstream media, they're so dumb, and they still think they can control narratives, even though social media exists, even though Twitter is just, it's just a BS tracker. If you're throwing BS out there, Twitter's gonna know, and it's going to expose you. And so this whole time they're talking about who's the most electable candidate, who's going to beat Donald Trump. And mainstream media keeps trying to back Joe Biden of all people. They truly believe that Joe Biden could go into a debate with Donald Trump and win, which is just ludicrous. It's completely insane. If you look at these debates, if you watch any of the primary debates, you'll see who performs the worst most often. That's Joe Biden. He's half asleep most of the time. He has nothing to say. You know, I mean, I don't want to make fun of his stutter, but if you're going to be up there stuttering when Donald Trump's attacking you, that's not a good look, Joe. That's not going to look good. People aren't going to like that. If Joe Biden wins the primary, it's a landslide. It's over. And mainstream media keeps trying to push this narrative that Joe Biden is the most electable. And he wins one state. He wins literally one state after getting trounced in the first three. And what's the first conversation that comes up? Oh, look how electable Joe Biden is. Look how electable he is now. He won by 29 points. Yeah, and he lost by over 20 points in Nevada. It's insane. I don't get it. I do not get it at all. And just for the record out there, Joe Biden has spent all of his resources. He has spent all of his time since Iowa in South Carolina. And this just shows how dumb him and his campaign are when they think that winning one southern state is going to just give this ultimate momentum that's just going to carry him through when he literally did not do anything in any of the Super Tuesday states. He has completely ignored Super Tuesday, and now he thinks this South Carolina win is just going to get him up there, and people are going to get excited about Joe, and they're going to vote for Joe because he won South Carolina by 29 points. And this also just ties into how dumb the mainstream media is when they're saying the exact same thing. When they're now pushing this narrative that this is going to give him tons of momentum. Well, they weren't saying that when Bernie won Nevada by 26 points, were they? They were talking about who came in second. So why don't we talk about who came in second? If second is so important, then it looks like Bernie Sanders won South Carolina, right? Right, MSNBC? Right, ABC? Right, CNN? No, didn't think so. Okay, so let's bring some numbers into this. Let's do let's pull an Andrew Yang and let's start doing some math, okay? So according to 538, which is not kind to Bernie at all, which that'll tie into these numbers when I present them, okay? So talking purely Super Tuesday states. All right, Bernie Sanders is expected to win 554.4 delegates on Super Tuesday to Joe Biden's 395.4. So Bernie's going to come ahead in 8 states, projected to come ahead in 8 states, and Joe Biden is projected to come ahead in 6 states. So then, if you factor in the 58 delegates that Bernie already holds and the 50 that Joe Biden already holds, that's going to put us at 612.4 delegates for Bernie to Joe Biden's 445.4. So why don't you tell me, MSNBC, where's the comeback arc in that? If Biden's going to come behind by almost 200 delegates Super Tuesday, where is the comeback arc? Where is this huge surge of momentum going to come? It's not going to. Because you're all stupid. Joe Biden's campaign is stupid. MSNBC is stupid. CNN, ABC, you're all so stupid. You're all so stupid. He's going to be behind by almost 200 delegates. How is that electable? How is that going to go against Donald Trump? Where's the excitement in that? It's not there. It is not there. I'm pretty fired up because of this. Because I hate this. I'm so sick of this. Like this entire election, it's always just these stupid narratives that make no sense. And they never talk about what's actually going on. And here is what is actually going on. Joe Biden is not paying attention to any of these Super Tuesday states. And Bernie Sanders has thousands and thousands of volunteers in all of these states knocking on doors. I'm actually going to a Bernie rally here in Utah on Monday. I'll make a video about my experience of that. But Joe Biden's not coming here because he doesn't care. He doesn't care about these Super Tuesday states. He thinks that winning one southern state by a big margin is just going to let him leapfrog right over Bernie, right into the nomination seat. It's not going to. It's not going to happen. And I cannot wait for Joe to get out of this race. I'm so sick of the media talking about Joe Biden. He's literally the worst candidate up there. And that is really saying something when you have Pete Buttigieg and Amy Klobuchar and Mike Bloomberg. Joe Biden is just a nothing politician. He's a corrupt corporate politician. He does not care about the people. And he's totally just riding off of this I was Obama's VP narrative because Obama was popular. But this is going to be a short video. I just wanted to come on here and rant about all this. I mean, obviously, I knew that Joe Biden was going to win South Carolina. I expected the margin to be a lot smaller than it was. But then again, it makes sense. If you're putting all of your resources and all of your time into one state, you better hope you win. You better hope you win by big numbers. And if you didn't, that would have been absolutely hilarious, and I would have loved to troll on that. But unfortunately, that's not what happened. But come Super Tuesday, in literally 2 days, this whole thing's going to fall apart. And Bernie's going to win big. And I don't know. Let's see what happens. Is the media going to flip-flop? Well, we'll see. We'll see. But let's just say, eventually, they like to get behind the winner and act like they were there the whole time. So let's see what happens. And give me your thoughts in the comments below, and thank you for watching.